Hello, everybody, and welcome to All the Rage with me, Kamden T. Rage. And today, our very special guest is Miss Kora Valentine. So excited to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Don't mind. So, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Kora Valentine. I'm a bartender, drag queen. That's really about it. I don't do too much of anything.
Well, tell us a little bit, what's your story? Tell us, Kora. Kora in a nutshell.
Kora in a nutshell? I started drag about 2 years ago at what was, at the time, Wiena's nightclub.
Mm-hmm.
I started going and seeing, a bunch of performers, Chaotica, Juno, Maya, Valentine, my drag mom, Monica Malone. And I just, I went and I was still straight, so I would just go for the drag shows because I thought they were fun. And then
You were straight?
Yeah.
You were straight.
I literally, my family didn't know that I was gay until I made the post saying I was doing drag. That's how I came out to my whole family. Because I just feel like it's not really...
You came out to your family on Facebook?
Basically. My dad found
wow.
out from his girlfriend at the time. She, sent a picture of me in drag to him. And then he called me the next day and was like, should I be worried? And I was like, no, it's perfectly fine. I didn't want to tell anybody in my family till it was, something I was sure I wanted to do. Because I didn't want to, get them all worried. Because my family is, very religious and...
What do you mean? How religious?
Well, for instance, my mom lives in, a
cult.
small town in Kentucky. There's not really much to do up there other than, go to Walmart or go to church. So...
That's typical in small little towns.
Which is understandable.
Yeah.
None of them have ever, been offensive or, at least never to me.
All right.
I don't know what they say behind my back.
Yeah.
But everybody's been, very respectful, so,
They don't have to know what is said behind the back.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what's the most important thing I should know about you?
I don't really know.
You don't know
the most important thing about me?
Yeah, what's your most important, when I see a Kora, I was like, I know she's gonna, tell me the truth. I know she's going to
I don't
be
ever
shitty behind my back. I know she's gonna be she's that one I can go shit talk with.
Yeah, no, we can definitely shit talk anytime.
Okay.
I'm not really shady behind anybody's back. If I have something to say, I'm just gonna tell you how it is, because it doesn't bother me either way.
Okay.
I'd rather you know how I feel about you and not be have this facade of we're all good and best friends if I don't care for you.
Mm-hmm.
Which is very few people. I get along with mostly everybody. I tend to keep to myself in my small little group, but I'm pretty outgoing.
Sometimes small groups are the best groups.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
There's quality, not quantity.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I'd rather have 4 good friends than 50.
It's I can count on my hands and toes and still have some left over.
Yeah, exactly.
So
that's how it should be.
So what made you choose this profession then?
I always when I told my family, I was I looked at it like this, I'm a fat gay guy who can do cartwheels and splits. What else is there for me to do in life other than get on a stage and just swing around and have fun?
Okay.
I got into drag because I liked the whole idea of the female illusion. But the more I get into it, the further I get away from wanting to look like a female impersonator. That's
what do you mean?
I like the more cartoon, blown out version of drag.
I don't know what she speaks of. I have no clue.
You never felt that?
No, not at all. I feel like a clown every time I put makeup on. I'm like Ringling Bottom and Bailey Circus. It's
everyone's got their own technique.
If they played that before I stepped on stage,
that's just your intro every
time. They would understand. Then people would be like, "Oh, okay, we gotta tip the clown. We get it."
Do the old school Joey Brooks do that at the beginning of the number?
Yeah,
and then welcome to the stage.
Yeah,
Kamden T. Rage.
Yeah, I can say it happened. It'll totally happen. What excites you about this profession itself?
It's ever changing. At least when we come back from quarantine, I don't know what it's gonna look like, but I know that even from when I started 2 years ago, it was very like you had to wear pads, you had to have nails, you had to like make sure everything was like woman. Now it's more like whatever anybody wants to do, because like drag art is like, it's an art, it's subjective, it's whatever you want it to be.
Exactly.
It's not what somebody tells you it has to be.
Remember that, people. Remember that. So what would you say your like greatest accomplishment thus far is in your career?
Being second runner-up to everything I do.
Second or first runner-up?
Second.
It makes a big difference.
I've always gotten third place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It makes a big difference because if you're first runner-up, you're like the Susan Lucci of everything. But if you're like
you have a
second
chance,
runner-up,
like, to get
you're
the
just
crown
the
still.
second runner-up.
Yeah, you just get nothing.
Yeah, you just...
Yeah, no, that's been me.
But thank you for participating. We appreciate that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
I mean, I never got like a participation trophy. Or
you never got a participation.
I got like a high five and a keep
Proud
trying.
of that. Yep,
Yeah.
keep trying. I love that. Yeah, keep trying. This isn't your year, but your year's coming up. Like, yeah, I know that one too well. What would you say a pet peeve of yours is, and why?
I don't really get bothered by much. But I would say like people, there's always one girl at the club, no matter what it is, that always needs to borrow like everything. They come in like, oh, can I borrow that? Can I borrow those shoes? Can I borrow that hair? Do you have nails I can use?
I know too many of those.
Yeah.
Too many of those. Oh my god. And I'm the one that's like overly prepared. It's like, anybody got a pen? Anybody got a comb?
Yeah, I mean, I usually always tend to forget my duct tape.
You have a dildo, right?
Yeah.
It's
Anything
like,
you need, she's got a big
it's
old
in
bag
my
of tricks.
bag. I'm telling you. What would you say, like, how do I put this? Like, who inspires you in this industry?
Who?
Like, who?
Who inspires me? Probably like top of the list. I feel like I gotta say it. My drag mom, Maya Valentine.
Who we've had on the show before.
Yes.
We love her. She was great. She was our first one that we ever did.
She's a huge inspiration. Like, I think when she gets on stage, she just demands the audience's like attention and keeps that up for literally. You can play her track back 3 times. She could be doing a number for 20 minutes, and I'm still gonna watch and I'm still gonna tip.
Backflip, flop, and all that stuff. Yeah, I'm just like, nope, I'm good.
I mean, I feel like it's different for each category. Like with Maya, like her performance, her look, like is all perfect to me. With you, like you're my inspiration for when it comes to like comedy numbers. Like I know I can go to you and get help with like a comedy number.
It's so weird that I haven't done that. Everybody remembers me from when I was second runner up at Comedy Queen, and they still like, they're like, oh my god, it's like you're so funny, blah blah blah. But I haven't done so much comedy in forever.
I don't think it's really you have to do a comedy number, but like even in a regular number for you, like you have like comedic bits with like how you act during the lyrics and stuff.
I have to put those little things in there because other than that, the number gets boring and mundane and repetitive and drags on. And you just, if you put those little things in there, people are kind of like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
it's kind of like
twist.
I loved. I hope to have her on the show. Drag Me to Hell. I'm trying. Fangoria.
Oh my god.
I love her. I love their mixes. Sorry.
Yes,
their mixes when they have a concept. It's blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. And it catches you every time, and you're just like, oh my god! I was like, I gotta get Fangoria on here. I was like, I love them. They're
and Spit Girl as well. Like when they're on stage.
I haven't.
Just like,
the only thing I saw.
It's just never.
The only thing I saw of Spit Girl, and I'll never forget it, was Drag Me to Hell, and where Fangoria played the carnivorous plant.
Oh my god!
And Spit Girl played a dude,
like the little boy.
Yeah, played the little boy and like pissed on her, and I remember that, and I was the only thing I can remember is I was like, who is the person doing the pissing?
Yeah,
and they're like, that's Spit Girl. Like, okay, I gotta find this person because this is like that's hysterical.
Yeah, they're just as much a ball of energy as Fangoria are. Their ideas are always so far like out there that like I'm like, how do you even think of that?
Yeah, they're creative. They're very, very creative.
It's
so
insane.
I love that. what is your, or like, what inspires you in this industry? Like, what?
I would say I'm inspired by like, I don't know, a lot. I can like
Give us some
see a
examples.
look. Do you want like people or like
Things that get you going. Like, for me, what inspires me is like the artistry of it.
Mhm.
And it's like, everybody's different. We're all like snowflakes. Drag queens are like snowflakes. Everyone is different. Everyone is unique and has their own little quality, and that's what I love about it. Like, I always say that I'm a clown. I don't care. I am a clown. Bianca Del Rio calls herself a clown. I know what I am.
a brand?
I am one. Yeah, a brand is a brand, and I know what I am. I'm all the rage. That's me. So,
That you
but like, I I always ask, like, what inspires you? Like, where do you get your inspiration to be Kora? Who does it come from? Or what does it come from?
I take a lot of like my makeup inspiration from like Trixie Mattel
Okay.
and like Rock M Sakura. I just love like the blown out huge eyes and like the really hard contour
Mm-hmm.
and just like everything over dramatic
Okay.
than what it should be.
Yeah, I agree.
It doesn't always have to be like
I got
pretty
it.
and
Like, all my friends are like, "Oh yeah, you're that girl with the cut crease."
yeah.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah. If that's how
It
you
works,
remember
it
me,
works.
it's like, "Oh no, you got a great cut crease." It's just it's there. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah. It's like, okay, well, you know, I know that. I put it there.
Cut
Like,
crease
it's
queen.
intentional. So, like, yeah. So you get it. What's your favorite color and why?
Can I have a tie?
No,
What
I'll
if
let
they
you.
like
I'll
go
let,
together?
I'll let you have it because you said it's a tie.
Okay. Yeah, it's a tie. Blue and pink.
Blue and pink.
Yeah.
What is that?
'Cause they're just
what
like-
shade of blue though?
Blue, like I like a light blue, like a sky blue, like that blue.
Okay, so not this blue, like
No,
this blue.
like this
Okay, like this
like
blue. Okay.
Blue. But I'm also partially colorblind, so like some blues don't look the same to me. That's why I like ones like these are like very vibrant and I can like
Okay.
distinguish a difference. Pink, obviously hot
You're
pink.
colorblind?
Like partially. I can like see colors, but like some colors look the same to me.
Oh.
That's the reason I can't do a neutral eye, because when it's a neutral palette, they all look like the same color, except for like the really dark ones and then the really light ones. But everything in the middle is just
Oh
kind of
wow,
like
okay.
muddled.
But you've overcome that and made it work for you.
I mean, we do what we do, but I don't do natural like neutral colors.
You're
Typically,
gonna have to learn.
yeah,
You're gonna have to
I do
learn.
have to learn, but I like bright colors.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I do too. I got some of the brightest colored palettes. Like, if it's got a bright color in it, I
Oh,
have
yeah,
that palette.
If
or
it
that
has,
color.
if it's anything like a shade of, like the Alexa Stone palette. Sorry to like name drop.
No, it's fine.
But like it has variations of each color, but it's like a whole rainbow.
Oh yeah.
That's my favorite palette. I use it for literally everything.
Right
Except
there
for this
with
one.
you. What's your favorite song to perform?
Nothing. I'm just kidding. I think it depends on like my mood, but mostly like Ariana Grande or Doja Cat are like my two go-to performance numbers.
I'm getting into a new artist. Her name is I hope I say it right. Ashaniko.
Ashniko. Yes, I
Ashniko.
love her. I've performed.
I am over that. What is it? Working bitch.
Yeah,
I
I've performed.
can't
that
get
one.
that dang song out my head.
It's good, but it's
I'm
like-
working bitch. Ain't got no time for a dick.
She repetitive a little bit.
When she said it, I was like, wait, did she say it? And then I saw the choreography and she does it. I was like, oh, okay, it is that. I was like,
She's far out there.
I was like, wow. I was like, this is interesting. So, what is, so you kind of mentioned earlier that you were single.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your perfect date?
Not going on a date.
Not going on a date.
I'm not very like. I'm not a relationship person. I'm
Okay,
not,
what
like,
if some guy comes up to you and says, I want to take you out on a date, and you're into him? Where would you
I mean,
like
the
to
probability of that happening for me, like, not because nobody would approach me, like.
go? What if somebody did?
If somebody did, I mean, I guess, I don't know, like, take me to the aquarium and, like, a nice dinner.
Ryan Reynolds walks in and says, "I want to take you out on a date."
I'm saying no, Mr. Reynolds.
Why not? That's Ryan Reynolds.
I mean, if Tom Holland walked in.
Who's Tom Holland?
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
Spider-Man.
The new
one?
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
There's been so many.
Yeah,
I
not Tobey
can't keep
Maguire.
I can't keep up. There's
Tom
too many
Holland.
Spider-Mans.
I love him.
Ridiculous. Since you are part of the House of Valentine,
Yes.
which is also your mom was also part of the House of Lords, which
Yes.
was talking about. What does family mean to you?
I mean, to me, my drag family means like, I mean, we're all loyal and like dedicated to like helping each other and supporting each other through like any challenge that we might come through. Not even just drag related, like personal life things. If you need somebody, like they're there, and just like an overall sense of like love and like connection.
Okay, that's good. I like that. Wow, love and connection, loyalty. Anything else that you want to add, or is okay?
No, that's probably it.
That's probably it.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, cause your mom was like, she was about the same. She was like, I get it, so it's good. I just like to know what different, like each family has this like thing about them. Do you have a funny story?
I mean, I have a couple, in relation to like drag.
Yeah, drag.
Okay, well, there was a time that I got home from the bar and I had to go to the bathroom really, really, really bad. And my old house, like, the locks were fucked. So, like, the one lock was one way, but the other lock, you had to flip the key, like, upside down to open. And I was going through it trying to get this door open, and I was, like, beating on it because I thought my brother would wake up. And he didn't, so then I ended up just pissing in my tights because I could not get them off fast enough. And I spent so long trying to get the door unlocked. I didn't, like, fully pee in my tights. Like, I started, and then I, like, finally got out of them and, like, ran to the tree with my tights and my pads around my ankles. And just a wig, pads, tights. And that was
And
it. Just going.
just pee.
Yeah, just living my life.
Let nature have it.
Luckily, it was, like, 3:45 in the morning, so I wasn't, like, that worried that anybody would see it.
But you let nature have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
Mother Nature called.
She called, and
You delivered.
I did.
Yeah, yeah.
I wish I got home a couple minutes earlier. But
what's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
Just to always be like changing and don't like if you're going to take inspiration from someone, take inspiration. Don't be a carbon copy of them.
All right.
Like just because you like somebody's makeup doesn't mean you have to copy it to a T. Like you can do their style of makeup, but like switch the colors or switch the shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't be your own person. Like don't try to be somebody else. That person's already established themselves. There's no reason to try to take that from them.
Okay. Understandable. That's a good one. This should be interesting considering how new you are to the industry itself. What advice do you have for anyone who wants to enter this profession?
Really, like, take your time and
Like the newbie queens.
decide what you want, like, your aesthetic to be, how you want your makeup to look. Like, make sure you have a solid plan going into it, because there's so much to learn. And, like, it's not easy. Nothing about drag is easy. Nothing about drag is fast. Like, I've been doing it for 2 years, and I'm still, every single time I do my makeup, or every single time I get in drag, I learn, like, a different technique. So just, like, keep an open mind, but, like, make sure this is something you want to do. You really don't want to, like, spend hundreds of dollars on drag to do it for 3 months and then find out it's not for you.
All right, understandable. What 3 words make up Kora?
Do they have to be, like, G-rated? We'll do G-rated.
Well, no, it's okay. You can let loose. I don't care. Let it loose.
I mean, 3 words. Big juicy ass. That is 3 words.
Yeah, but that's it. That's all you get.
That's all I am. I'm just a big juicy ass.
Just a big juicy. Oh my God! It's like you're just a big juicy ass. Okay, so
you see me walking down the hall. You took
that a big juicy
That's
ass.
a big juicy ass. Yeah, that's just how that goes.
I love it. I was expecting a little something. when people think of Kora, your friends and things like that, don't say big juicy ass. Don't think about big juicy ass.
It wouldn't be big juicy ass.
What do you think they say?
Speaking directly about my drag,
Yeah.
my friend's talking about my
We know
drag.
your hair's not real.
What are you talking about?
Just,
This is real.
yeah. So what's on my head?
I don't know. That's hard. Because do you really know what your friends are saying behind your back?
What are they saying to your face?
What are they saying to my face? That I'm great at makeup. Obviously a lie. I don't know. I've always gotten compliments about like my stage presence.
Okay.
That when I go on stage, that like Maya, I can like draw the crowd into me.
Yeah, that's a good
And
quality.
keep them in.
That's a great quality to have, especially in this industry. Like, you don't understand. That's big. That's key. Like, you've got to be able to draw your audience in, because that's your money and the ultimate.
That's literally the whole point of doing drag, is to like perform for an audience of people.
If people are around town, where can they find? What clubs can they find you performing at?
Right now, nowhere really. I go out to Iberian.
Well, not because of the thing.
Not because of the quarantine.
Where were you before?
Where was I before?
Yeah.
Mostly the Asylum nightclub, but
Okay.
Sadly that is no longer with us. I go to Iberian Rooster. I try to make it out at least twice a month. That's on Wednesday nights down in St. Pete.
Is that Fresh Start? No.
Yeah, Fresh Start.
Fresh Start. That's Fresh Start on
Yeah.
Wednesdays. Okay, I thought it was Tuesdays for some reason.
Or
Whoops.
sometimes I'm at Enigma's talent contest. Really, if they want to find me, like, follow me on Instagram.
What's your handle?
Kora.Valentine _
Kora with a K.
Yeah.
Kamden, yeah, because it's K. It would be Kamden with a K. Yeah, so gotta make sure you put that in.
Yeah,
there.
I would say follow me on like that, or I was gonna say add me on Facebook, but don't add me on Facebook.
Why don't you want them adding you on Facebook?
What?
Why don't you want them adding you on Facebook?
Because I already have like so many friends on Facebook. I don't want to like hit that limit and then like say a potential like show director or somebody for costumes.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Then I don't have enough room, and then I have to start deleting people that I don't know, and that's a whole thing.
Oh, okay.
So like follow me on Instagram. And I'll post where I'm going to be at, and then come to my
She's going to be on a lot of social media. Just find her, Kora Valentine. Is it Kora _ Valentine?
Kora.Valentine.
Valentine, see?
Which makes me mad, because there's a girl on Instagram who's got Kora.Valentine as her handle, and her name's not Kora Valentine, which neither legally is mine, but her...
Who's had it first? That's what you need to find out.
I don't know, because it shows that she has like one picture, and when I looked last time, she had posted that picture like 3 days before I looked at it. But her name's Kora.Valentine, and it won't let me like change my...
No.
It won't let me drop the underscore.
Huh.
That's too much.
It's
A
weird.
period and an underscore.
Yeah, a period and an underscore. That's like brutal.
That's like a lot of buttons.
Well, that does conclude this episode of All the Rage with me, Kamden T. Rage. Just remember to subscribe down below. Would love to have y'all follow us. I don't know which. Yeah, I can't remember. It's on one of these right here. Yeah. So, but definitely see y'all next time. And other than that, thank you for being on the show. Kora.
Thank you for having me.
Don't
Thank
mind.
you guys for tuning in.
And we will see y'all next time. Other than that, rage on. We'll see you later.